It's been a little bit again, but been busy, as you can hopefully see. I managed to get a Grave Guardian to spawn. Got some new fancy bees. Like, hang on, I have to show you. They're proper fancy. And I will, full disclosure, I did use creative to get a couple of them in because, to be perfectly honest, I made one legitimately of each, but they don't breed and their recipe is so painful to make. It takes like 4 squashed bees to make 1 spawn egg, and they need 2 spawn eggs of another bee that doesn't breed and has to be crafted, and they were pain, so there's that. But we've made some good progress with these anyway. We've got the Grave Guardian to spawn, as like I said, as we can see here. And got a maxed out enchanting setup finally for Apotheosis. And this, and we've got my finished mob grinder. Ignore this little one next to it. This one's going to be gone soon. I put it down to farm for grave dust and essence of undeath to make more graves for a bit, but I do not like it being there. It's in the way, and it'll be gone soon. But on the plus side, I worked out what's doing wrong with the fans. It didn't say anywhere you had to redstone power them, but oh, turns out you do. I've got my power and everything. The only thing I've not made that much progress on is the storage, because I still cannot figure out how to work the applied energistics stuff. So that is still a work in progress, although I've done a bit of organising. I've got my gems in these ones. And I've got my animals in these, and they're even sorted. I've got mythic mountains in this. I've got rideable, like horses and stuff in this bit. Rideable, but also pets like elephants, grizzly bears, and I don't think you can ride the warp toad. I think I've classified that wrong. In that one. And I've got like pets and stuff in this one. Befriendable in this bit. And I think these are minions. Some of them I'm not honestly completely sure what they are, but I think they're some kind of mob that will fight with me, but isn't really. Now that reminds me, that's what I came here for. Because I've been seeing the name of this, and it has really confused me. Well, it really confused me for a bit, because if it is what I think it is a very powerful creature. But I will say again, full disclosure as well, as you can see for the fact I've got a map in my inventory, I have located one of the cave biomes before, well, actually full disclosure, I've located 3. Well, only one of those was on purpose, the other 2 I found completely by accident. I wanted to check the Abyss Chasm, because for one, I want to get some lanternfish, because then I can brew some potions so we can actually see. And then 2, I wanted to check it actually generated properly, because the first one I went to that was meant to be there actually hadn't generated at all, so that's disclaimer. This mod pack doesn't originally have Alex's caves in. I added it in because I wanted to try it, and that's what happens sometimes. Whoa! Oh! What the? Do you make the apocalypse happen? Oh my god, you actually do. I have a tamed boss. You're meant to kill these guys. He is not meant to be here. So I was right. I thought that's where I recognised the name from. That's why I had to make sure I summoned him just then, just to make sure he is tamed as well. Oh my god. I've got a pet boss that you're not meant to get. Well. That's one way to win some of the dinosaurs over. But I will say that's one of the biomes we're going to be looking at as well. We're going to look at the dinosaur biome, because that's one of the ones I found by accident, because I saw weird names on the map and I got a bit nosy and yeah, I found them like that. So, first off, just give me a minute. Let me see how we make a charm. How many potions we need to make a charm actually is. Okay, so it's 3 potions and 6 blaze powder. Okay. Because we're going to be brewing some potions of deep sight. Or is it? I think it's deep sight. It's sight something. Which doesn't help in this mod because it's sight. So deep sight, that's it, yeah. Right, so potion of deep sight. It doesn't say what you put into them. Okay, awkward potions, so okay, I need to get a Neverwort first for each of them then. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Neverwort. So I wanted to be able to actually see, and I found out the Alex's Caves things tends to override my Fulbright. That's not useful as well, by the way, if anyone else uses it. The Artifacts mod, the night vision goggles still work, but Fulbright does not, so we'll be switching to that for some of the cave things as well. And I've tried to get a bit prepared. I've done a little bit of testing and some other stuff, and I'm prepared to fight underwater, as you can see. I've got this really cool bardiche. I'm probably butchering that. But that I've enchanted so I can riptide through the water. Because I'm not very mobile underwater. And I've got a trident that I can throw to attack underwater better, can better at distance. But there was an item. I can't remember what it was now. There was some kind of thing I got that made underwater easier. No, it's not sea. Ocean. Oh, these. Will of the Ocean. What if no longer need air, provide night vision, fight aqua affinity. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to be equipping this for the duration of the fight as well, because as good as not having cooldown, as having no fall damages, I think this one might be more valuable for now. But no, a potion should be done. Then we put in a lanternfish and a redstone. Hey, I'll show you, that's the other thing. You can see, you might be able to see that my mess of drawers has gone, because at least for now, it's not the most convenient storage-wise, but it will look nice, hopefully, at least eventually. I've built this mound that I'm going to decorate with flowers and stuff later. It's not fully done yet, but inside of it, I've got all my ores growing. Everything that can be grown is growing, and it's growing as much as I can. Like, these are in compacting drawers, so it automatically turns them into blocks. And I've got them all going as best I can. So, even got my furnace in here for the ore, although I'll probably, like I say, I'm probably going to regret having it a bit away from everything else soon enough, but at least for now, it's working. So let's get some more blaze powder, so we can make our charm. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm saying this, we're probably going to go to the nuclear one first, because that one seems to be the smallest. I might be wrong, but at least the one I found seems to be the smallest. And if anyone else is interested as well, these kitty slippers, that again for artifacts, where creepers avoid the wearers, yeah, they do not work on nuclear creepers, which, fair enough, I didn't really expect them to, but I wanted to find out one way or another. And on the plus side, the jetpack makes getting away from nuclear creepers fairly easy. Look, I'll brew another set of potions just to be sure. Then, like I say, we're gonna. I haven't even translated any of the books. The only thing I did was I made one cave compendium thing to locate where the abyss biome would be. So I have very limited knowledge as well. I'm going to have to go and get no redstone in a second. Because I don't think I have any in here yet. No. Right, yeah. This is what I mean when I say I think I'm going to regret this storage thing before I figure out the applied energistics. I'll work out something eventually. Eventually I'll come up with something that's actually works okay. Ah, there's a lanternfish. In it goes. Right. So, first things first, as you can see here, well, as you can also see here, we've got one ray cat caught and a few radgills because they are a pain to catch. Like, they are a lot more annoying than you expect to be able to actually catch, because you can't kill them and let them drop into the acid because then they just are gone. You've got to get them out of the acid completely and then you can kill them to feed them to the cat. And it needs more than one to tame, so I'll still catch a few there because I'm going to want to, for one thing at least, have at least 2 ray cats. But I figured I'd catch a couple to start with, so maybe it wouldn't be as bad. Right, got some extra potions. Brains failing more. Got lots of cave tablets and paper and the like. So we are... where's my cave? Actually, where's the cave companion? There we are. We are going to be trying to unlock all the chapters for this first, because I have not read this before. So, we're going to be unlocking the different chapters of this and having a look as we go. I think I've got tablets for all the biomes. I even specifically went hunting for mansions earlier to find a few for... I think this one was... oh, I can't remember what it's called. It's the evil one. The one that's got the evil mole people. Right, so let's have a look. Green. Da, da, da. So I've genuinely only ever done one of these before, so not necessarily the best of them. But I've been looking at alphabet things. I'm trying to just look for one letter and then kind of going from there. Like, that letter's G. Like you can see there, gloom. Gloomy. So it's not that. But I was right, it was a thing. So, looking at what R is, I think it's... yeah, there we are, green. Underweed. Oh, that's a weird word. Okay, I'm gonna try and find a U for this one because it looks like a little very fed up face. Oh, no, this one. I didn't mean to click that first one. What does that say? Nuclear. Oh, nuclear creeper. Nucleeper. Okay. So, what is it? Okay, yeah, I think this is right. Underweaves, there we are. And finally, radon. Radon is 4 dots, and the A is a weird squiggle thing, so it's like half a capital A, so... that's close. Radgill, that's what that one says, Radgill. It's quite cool. Maybe this one? There we are, yeah, radon. Okay. Now, I do not remember how we make these appear. Do we just combine them? Do we... wait, open it? Ah. There we are, toxic caves. Let's have a look at our introduction. The Toxic Caves is a massive underground wasteland that must have been created by the excesses of scientific hubris in ages long past. All that remains of this is an extremely hostile environment, home to some equally dangerous hazards and monsters. Most of the terrain of the Toxic Caves consists of rad rock and it sounds like Scooby-Doo saying that, rad rock. An irradiated version of stone. This rad rock occasionally bears uranium ore inside it as well, which is also exclusive to this biome in such quantities. I think that's all we've got for now for this one. Yeah, just that for now. That's interesting. Start. So, gonna go for a few of these. So let's have a look. Caves. We shouldn't need to do too many to unlock all the chapters, but it's better we do that. Then mess around. Da, da, da. C is like a little lightning bolt. So we're looking for a little lightning bolt and then the A flick. So let's have a look. Da, 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 da. The A flick's probably going to be easier to find, to be honest. Da, da, da. A. I'm not having much luck with either. Ooh, not very good with this most of the time. Doesn't help the S is like a bigger lightning bolt. We're looking for this, then this, but in the other order. Oh, like that. Bomb. Okay. Looking for half a conical flask. Half a conical flask. If anyone sees it way faster than me, let me know, because I am not the best with these kind of things, but like this. There we are. But I'm doing what I can. It's probably gonna be, yeah, there we are. I was gonna say it's gonna be easiest to find the 2 R's for that one. So let's try and find a couple. Actually, let's try and find all the ones we need before we, what do you call it? Before we read out the next one. Aha! I'm getting good at this now. We're looking for the 4 dots and a flicky thing. Not 4 dots, oh yeah, no, it is 4 dots. 4 dots and a flicky thing. Like that. What does that say? That just says rod. Right. Is that an... Oh, yeah, it's no. Right. Wrong flicky thing. Da, da, da. The A one is almost like a bit of an umbrella. It's a bit like that. It's like that one. So, radiation. Da, 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 da. That. There we are. And fissile. Fissile. Okay. F is a line and 3 dots like that. Yes, that says sulfur. Okay. Da, da. Well, the double S is probably, yeah, I was gonna say double S is easier to find. Right, where are we at? Okay, I think we're 1 short. I think we need 1 more, yeah. Yeah. I think this is the last one we need. Rad rock. That's just gonna say rod again, isn't it? See, at least I know what it is I'm doing wrong now. Or at least most of the time. Oop, not that one either. Radon. Yeah, I should have realised. Da, da, da. There we are, rad rock. Radon. Why couldn't this count from last time? I just found radon. Da, 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 da. Looking for... What does that say? Gamma roach. Alright, that's what I'm seeing now. Right. There we are, radon. And raise. 2 vertical lines? That's probably going to be the easiest way for this one. That's a Y. So there? What does that say? Does that say... Oh, apocalypse. Cool. I guess they had to find more words that had the double L thing. That had the double line thing. Okay. I'm going to try 1 more. Just to make sure we've got it all. Because I think this is all of it. But just to be safe. Leak. What's a K? A stick with a dot on either side. Like that. What does that one say? That says rad rock. Right. Da, 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 da. a dot on either side. Oh god, my eyes aren't my best for this. Are any of the others letters weird that I could find? Oh, L's a smiley face, I could find that. Well, not the smiley face, but kind of this, but tilted. Oh, no. What does that one say? No, show me what it says. Ah, fissile again. Okay, right. God, I think I might jinx myself with this. Right, that one has an L in it, but it's also not the thing. That's gonna be, yep, explosion. Leak. Right. Gonna look for the 2 lines again because the Y is gonna be hopefully the easiest one. Do not take anything I'm saying as true because, as shown by this, I am very new to this game and actually not that good at it. Gloomy. There we are, polymer. And underweed. So we're looking for double L. There we are. Aha. Ooh, secrets. So it's a good job we did that. I think that should be all of it. Like, we'll do one more very quickly because it should actually be quickly this time, hopefully. There we are. I'm proud of myself for that. Toxic and nuclear. I may be pronouncing that wrong, but I am awful at pronouncing words, so if anyone wants to correct me on it, feel free, and I will try my best to fix my pronunciation, but I cannot guarantee it will actually be any better. Okay, yep. So we'll keep hold of this so we can find another one later, a bit further away. So let us have a look. Toxic caves. These cave biomes are sought out not only for their novelty, but also due to the various powerful and legendary contents of each. Sorry, I need to get a drink, it's very warm here. But you should notice as well the camera should be losing me less because I've got a better camera. Toxic caves. Done the introduction. Let's go on to the next one. Let me go on to the next one. How do... Dividing the open spaces of the toxic caves are large pits full of acid, a dangerous liquid that can corrode the armour of anything that enters it, before corroding the creature itself. Acid can also create rusty versions of scrap metal blocks when it flows over it. Geothermal vents can be seen rising from these acidic pits. Acidic pits. That's odd phrasing. Acidic pits. Constantly bubbling and spewing out gas. The toxic caves also feature the occasional sulfur stack, which can grow in size provided there is a block of acidic rad rock dripping onto it. Within the toxic caves, numerous ruins of past industrial and atomic progress can be spotted. These often contain loot of some kind, but venturing near them could also expose any adventurer to radiation by picking up any of the radioactive items, such as a waste drum or uranium rod. Irradiated is a nasty effect that stops all natural healing from occurring while active. Higher levels of the effect can also inflict damage at constant rate, making it a death sentence if not dealt with quickly. Turn. How do I turn? Right, I think that was the end of that section, but let's go on to the next one. Right, resources. The uranium ore, frequent in this biome, can be made into either nuggets or blocks, like all other ores. It can also be turned into new uranium fuel rods, a new light source. Another common resource in the toxic caves is sulfur dust, which can be harvested by breaking large sulfur clusters. It can be used to create food that can heal the consumer, even with the radiate effect active. The green gas bubbling out of the hydrothermal vents above acid can also be bottled into radon gas. This is actually really cool. They've done a lot of research for this. This can be used to create large, glowing radon lamps of any colour. I'll have to try that later, actually. Cinder blocks can be made out of concrete blocks and can be found in the remains littering a toxic cave. It can be made into a variety of decorative industrial blocks or thrown to break any weak block. Okay, yeah. Right, let's have a look at... This was the thing. This was the reason why I knew that was a boss, because I'd been checking for ages, because I thought for a minute it'd been nice enough to... It'd been brilliant enough to give me that. But not quite, unfortunately. But let's have a look. Right, Nucleaper. The Nucleaper is some form of highly modified creature with mechanical and atomic enhancements. This poor creature seems to be in a state of constant anguish, just like its normal creeper ancestors. Nucleapers are slow and take much longer to charge up their explosive ability than normal creepers. This begins with the core of the creeper beginning to close, emitting a warning siren sound and a bright flashing light from its glowing green head. Once the core of the creeper is completely closed, an atomic explosion will appear and devastate the nearby area. For this reason, Nucleapers must be destroyed before they close completely and create an atomic fireball. If slain before it reaches criticality, it can drop some gunpowder and occasionally a fissile core. Okay. Radgill, these are the weird fish. They're hideously mutated fish found swimming through pits of acid in the toxic cave. These three-eyed fish can occasionally be seen leaping from the acid into the air. They can be captured into a bucket of acid and can also survive in water. If a radgill is slain, it can drop itself as an item, which can be cooked. Oop, no, don't do it. Right, toxic caves. Brainiac. Right. The Brainiac is a monstrous mutant made of several zombies as well. I didn't realise. You can actually see it's got multiple zombie heads that make up its body. It's really cool. And other unknown monsters. Brainiacs are fast, aggressive, strong, and in possession of a large tongue that can whip targets from a distance. I wonder if they're combined with murmurs as part of this mod, since that's part of Alex's mob, so it would make sense for them to be related. Usually Brainiacs can be found carrying around a waste drum on their back. When in combat, they can either drink this to heal quickly, or use it as a range attack to spread acid near their targets. Once nearby, Brainiacs will either smash their target with their arms, or use their jaw hand to snap at them. Jaw hand? All Brainiac attacks have a chance to inflict the irradiated effect. If slain, a Brainiac can drop rotten flesh and Soylent Green, a new food item that can be drank when irradiated to heal. They can also drop a charred remnant, a mysterious radioactive item. This is how I do. Oh, this is how I go back and forward. Right. Oh, cool. We've actually got all the information on doing the cave. So I click here. Right. That's good to know. Right. The Gamma Roach. The Gamma Roach is a gigantic radioactive cockroach. Ugh. Found scuttling around the toxic caves. Although these arthropods are initially neutral, they will attack anything that is irradiated within its sights. So, yeah, I could see how that makes sense, because it adds to the danger of the biome without just making everything immediately want to kill you. When injured, the Gamma Roach can release a cloud of radioactive gas as a defense. Although they are not strong fighters, Gamma Roaches can flee battle to find a stronger monster. Once they find a monster, they can pick it up and drop it off at their initial target. I mean, to be fair, I like their style. This makes them a constant threat whenever the irradiated effect is active. If slain, Gamma Roaches can drop some of their innards in the form of toxic paste. Grey Cat. As you saw, I've got one of these in a cage already because I want them. They're really cute. The Grey Cat is a skeletal, undead feline, kept alive by its radioactive power. Although somewhat intimidating with its green glow, this cat is passive. They do not need to feed since they heal by absorbing radiation from other nearby creatures. but will still gladly accept radgills. If fed a few of these radgills, the raycat can become tamed. Tamed raycats can be made to follow, stay, or wander. Although they will not defend their owner in combat, they will keep new creepers at a distance and occasionally absorb any irradiated effect from their owner. They can be bred with radgills. Now, we're only going to have a... And what's in utilities, actually? Ooh, actually, we'll come back to that in a second. The Tremezilla, we're just going to have a quick look at because we will be making eventually. He's the only reason I'm willing to fight the Abyss, one of the Abyss mobs. But, because I really want one. I really want it. What? This is pretty much literally Godzilla. It's got a radiation beam attack. I need one. But as you can see, it's quite complicated to make. You need this thing, which is dropped by the hull breakers in the Abyss. And I forget what these other things are. The egg is from the dinosaurs, but I can't remember where you get these bits from. So let's have a quick look at the utilities quickly. So we've got combines to make a getting tongue-tied. A polymer plate, a highly resistant material, which can be made into hazmat armor. Okay. And they can also be made into a remote detonator. That's the other thing I want, which can activate marked explosions from any explosives from elsewhere in the world. Together with a fissile core and some uranium rods, it can also be crafted into a ray gun. This is a ranged weapon that shoots a beam of radioactive energy that damages all entities in its path extremely quickly. While each attack may only deal 1 melee damage, it attacks 4 times as fast as the usual weapons can. Ray guns can also inflict irradiator to their targets, and they require uranium rods as fuel. The charred remnant dropped by brainiacs can be used to make the nuclear sirens, which produce a loud sound when a nuclear explosion is imminent in the area. And they can also be used to make a nuclear furnace component. Oh. To avoid the nuclear furnace edge. The waste must be oh, cool. You've got to drain the drums to store them for an indefinite period of time instead. And the nuclear bomb, which is something you kind of need to make the Godzilla. This powerful weapon will create a truly devastating massive explosion that destroys almost all blocks in a nearby area and deals thousands of damage and inflicting irradiated free. This kind of destruction may be the very cause of the toxic caves itself. Ooh, dramatic. But hang on. Let's quickly dump off the paper and our extra tablet things. Oop, and the random book that we've got because I was messing around with enchanting. And we're quickly going to put on a pair of night vision goggles because... Actually, I'll put them on in a minute because I'll show you first. I will say I found it was genuinely completely by accident. I found this initially. But you can see here. I'll show you the difference. Like, you see it now. You can see okay actually, can't you? It's not too bad a vision. Now watch what happens as I actually step in, the moment I step in actually into the biome. No, it's not. Oh wait. I swear it worked better last time. Oh. That's like interesting. And I swear it worked last time. I'm not sure why it's not working now. I'm not doing anything else different. Oh yeah. Oh, there you are. Go away. Go away. Go away. Did you even drop your good thing? I don't think he even dropped the good thing. Oh wait, no, I think there's one good thing. Maybe I should try night vision potions quickly. I think we've got some, so we'll try them quickly. Grab one. And see if it actually works. Because it would be nice to be able to see better. And I swear this worked last time. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Right. Night vision. There we are. Da, da, da. Radioactive plate. Let's take off the night vision goggles for a minute. Turn off my full bright. Try drinking that. Okay, good. This actually still works. Okay. And as you can see here, I dug through to kind of the main cave bit because I was looking for the cat. Which reminds me, first things first. Let us tame our cat. Hopefully this is enough. Hopefully this is enough rad gil to tame him, but... Ooh. I can't remember what you use the waste drums, if you use the waste drums for anything at all, so we're just going to leave those. This? Oh yeah, the sulfur. Echoingly, hehe. And uranium. Haha. Oh, got the irradiated effect. That is interesting. Very interesting. Does it fade? Yeah. Hello, little guy. Hopefully it fades. Now it's in my backpack. Oh, I think it has actually. Did you absorb the radiation? Aren't you a good cat already? Is part of why I wanted to get one at the ready. Now these guys still run from the slippers. These guys are still the normal ones. The random acid jug. I don't think there's anything else this way. I think that's why I had to dig the other way before. But while we're here, actually, one thing, let's keep hold of the cage in case we need to pick up our kitty. Can we pick up the radon? 16 should do for now. Kitty. Oh, I love the cat, it's so cute. I need to actually get myself to properly start taming the animals. I need to actually start doing stuff. I really want to, but then I talk myself out of it until I can get it perfect, but it won't be perfect for ages, and then... Come on, little kitty. We are going to go traveling. Not this way. I've managed to confuse myself as to which way I came from. No, it is this way. So you've got a brainiac here. And thankfully, the kimono does actually work on these guys. They are actually neutral towards me. While I'm wearing the kimono. But we are going to try to kill him anyway, so we pick up our cat for safety. Wait. Ah, you're okay, kitty. We pick up our cat for safety. We get our bow. We fly high like a coward. And we shoot. Ah! And we put our kitty back down. And you're a good cat. Yes. What do those do? Acidic rad rock. That's weird. Ooh. That one broke into acid. I wonder if there's a chance of them all doing that. That's interesting. I did not know about that mechanic. But anyway, we were heading this way. Because, as you can see here, we've got a bit more, and you can also see where I tested the new Cleaver thing. That's where I found out that kitty slippers do not work on them. Though I did get away, it just caused a bit of damage to the surrounding area. Now, first off, if there are, yeah, there's some radgills in here. This is where I was fishing from before and it was a pain, so let me try to show you how to catch the radgills. You've got to get acid in the bucket. Felt a bit. Unless you get lucky and it hops off into dry land, or like that. I could have just got him in dry land as he was, but not going to want to put him there because that will just send him back into the... Put him down, pick up the acid, kill. Haha. So, you can see how catching a few of those could get quite irritating quite fast. So, and also if you're wondering about this, I literally built this containment thing because there was a, what was it, there was an tortoise nearby and he was damaging himself in the acid and I felt bad and it was my fault the acid was flowing like that, so I decided to just seal it off a little. Now, first things first, let's get our second ray cat. Good boy. I knew I should have gotten more. Ooh! You have volunteered. Let's try and get one more and hopefully that'll do it. Oh! No, that one burned. Ah! Stupid acid. Wait, where did... Okay, so we've got 2 more, so that's good. Hopefully these will be enough to tame him. We've not had a new creeper crop up yet. Just normal creepers, which is good. Paranoid now. Now become my friend, please. Why? Oh, no, you are my friend. It just didn't say you were for some reason. Are you stuck? I'm really loath to destroy this because I think it's really cool. I wanted to see what was in it, but it looks like it's... Oh! There's some cinder blocks and stuff at least, that's good. And take those and... Just that one? Are you stuck, Cat? I think he's got confused. It says he's mine, but I don't think he actually is. Like, hang on, let's cage him and uncage him for a second and it should refresh. Yeah, see, he's not actually mine. On the plus side, I think that means the next fish should do it. On the downside, that means we've got to get another fish. But I will also say this was not exposed, it was just a dripping puddle before, so I had to open it up a bit to stand any chance of catching radgills, and it was also annoying. But it will be worth it for my cats. Come on, kitty. Ha! Anything is worth it for the kitties. trying to keep an eye out for if a new creeper appears. Really? Okay, last try on you, then I'm moving on to another cat. One who actually, one who'll like me better. How did I manage to miss the fish that many times? That was just embarrassing. I know my skill's not great, but come on. Ah. Right. Our last try. This guy. Radgills in another bit. I think the most radgills are still in that bit. So it looks like that. No, this is lava. Oh right, it means in this weird floaty thing. That's the other warning with this pack, since it's not normally in all the mods 9, it kind of caused some funky generation. If I put these on now, will they work? Yes. Good, good. So it was just a bit of a glitch before that made them not work. That is okay though, they are working now. Look, got gamma roaches all over there. Come on, radon, radgills. I just want to feed you to a cat. But at this rate, we're only going to be able to do maybe like 2 biomes rather than the 3, at least the 3 I found. But to be fair, that might be a good idea. Ha! Die. That may have been karma. Oh god, the timing of that. Let's break that so it doesn't happen again. No. Stupid. It's like playing whack-a-mole. I suck at whack-a-mole. Give me more. Aha, got one. Oh. Oh, I nearly got him too, but I managed to get away. You don't know. The most annoying thing is that looting doesn't work on these guys. You still only get 1 per thing. Did I get that? No, I didn't. Right, let's try these 2. If it's not these 2, we're going to kind of have to catch the cat and try again later. When I have a bit more time to just farm radgills. Ah, there we are. There we are, yeah. It's following properly now and everything. So this is what I mean when one of the things I say about the generation being a bit funky. I think the cave is meant to be a lot bigger than this, but it's generated quite small because of the other stuff. I saw gamma roaches a second ago on the map. Where were they? Where's my cat? There you are. Hey, let's catch you for safety. Hello, kitty. What's this? Go to find a waste. zombie. I swear I saw gamma roaches on the map. Oh, this might be why. It might be breaking into a bigger cave this way. Let us dig. Dig, 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 dig. It might just be massive pools of acid, but there's something this way. And I will admit that has been a lot of my strategy with the map. Just whenever there's something vaguely interesting, just dig in its general direction. And so far, it's actually served me okay. Ooh. And as you can hear from that upgrade, I have the... Okay, so now it just pulls a massive pool of acid that way. I would need to go up. And any chance of maybe being able to get one. Don't think there's anything other than some ore under the water currently that we can see. Let's seal off this lava for a second, see if it uncovers anything. Oh, nope, not like that. See if there's anything being hidden by the lava. Don't think there will be, but it's worth checking in case there's another drum. No, just the waste drum. Okay, okay. Oh. So yeah, we're definitely going to need to use the map, I think, to find a better one. But this is a good introduction to the area, at least, and if nothing else, we've got our cats. Which is... never going to turn my nose about having some cats. And there's a gamma. Ah, look, he's got a great bed. A gamma roach. I think that, I don't know for sure, but I feel like that would have clicked irradiated if you go into it. I might just be being paranoid, but I feel like that's what would happen. Nah. I think that might be all there is to see in this bit for now. It's only generated a very small one. Oh, we can go into this shelter. I didn't realise this was an actual building thing we could go into. Let me in. Now you stay out. Ah. We are safe in our little hut. I think. Ah, spelunky, cool. Hazmat boots, cinder blocks, Twinkie. Not Twinkie, spelunky. Although obviously, I think it is definitely based off a Twinkie. Why did I put the raid on? Why? Oh yeah, just not stacking up. Why? Okay. Got the uranium rod. Waste drums that we will take and quickly put in backpack, although we weren't quick enough. Leash the cat. Take our radiation. Where's my other one gone? Oh yeah. Both of you. I'm irradiated. Take it away. please. Yes. The human picked up something bad. Something she shouldn't have done. Oh, I think he just absorbed some. Thank you. What a good kitty. Need to build these guys. Need to build these guys a proper nice little house or something once we're all done. Fortunately, it doesn't look like another new creeper has spawned here, so I can't show you what they look like. Oh no, there is one. There he is. It'd be nice if we could lure him down, so I could haunt him properly, so you could see his animations a bit better. But for now, oh look at his little derpy face. Ha! What did he drop? Oh, he dropped the thistle core thing. I need that. Yeah, derpy little things, aren't they? They kind of slowly waddle up to you and then just stare at you for a little bit before they explode. That's one of the things I wanted to show you. That's why I was saying about trying to get lower, but it wasn't worth the risk. This cave's already been blown up enough. Go away. You are not the challenge you think here, spider. Oh, and he dropped his thing. Nice, nice, nice. So we've got at least one of the important drops. One each of the important drops, I think. I can't remember how you make the plating. Oh, what was it called again? Where's the book? Show me what it was we wanted that we crafted. Polymer plate. Okay, so it's mostly the gamma roach bits we need more of, which it's not our fault not many have spawned. Will it tell me? Yeah, it does make you irradiated. That's quite cool, actually. This mod has so many cool mechanics. Oh, and we'll kill this other gamma roach before we... Oh yeah, that's the acid. It was confused me what was on the map for a second there. Oh, I got blasted. Oh well. Right. We want to kill you. You're just throwing creepers at me. It won't do you any good. The creepers are scared of me. Oh, we've got one more brainiac. Shall we try fighting him a bit closer? Rather than just bowing him, like I did the other ones. Give this one. We'll get a bit of a better idea of what damage... Ooh, a radgill. Oh, another radgill. Oh, another one. Give myself a bit of a better idea about what they drop, about how they fight. Normally. Okay, it looks like we're relatively safe apart from him. So, yeah, let's give him a proper fight. Oh. Well, a slightly better fight, I should have said. That still was not a good fight. I think I have a bit of an advantage here having the jetpack and the kimono. Not gonna lie to you. But I will be perfectly honest. Again, I am not willing to take either off. But I probably would be fine, but I am too paranoid. Okay, good to know. This is a good place to get collect rad gills. Oh, more gamma roaches. Let's get it. Nice. Oh, I am irradiated. I didn't realise I was still irradiated. Nice try, Roach. The skeletons don't mind me. It's only you. You are all alone. Oh, more brainiacs. Nah, we're not going to fight more of them. We've fought enough stuff. We've got a good bit of materials. We gave him a brainiac a bit of a better fight. Okay, not one more. Ooh, he hits quite hard actually. That's what I was wanting to have a look at. Let the irradiated wear off. See how much damage that actually did properly. Okay, not that much. That's still decent considering I'm wearing most of the diamond. That was the other thing that made me realise I should probably do Mantis caves now, because I know one of them penalise you for netherite armour. Penalises you for having netherite or iron. The magnetic case. Although I don't actually know what that one is yet. That's not one of the ones I found back soon. Go away, you stupid witch. All these mobs thinking they're the threat here. Look at how derpy he is. I want to release my cat near him. Are you set to follow? Oh, there's two. We'll kill these ones as well. Put them out of their misery. And also get a bit of practice with the trident before we go underwater. They've literally only just sorted out the enchantments for this. It is actually pretty powerful, so it's surprising it takes that many hits to kill them. How many hits does it take to kill a roach? If I can actually aim properly. Which I cannot. Let's go back to aiming for the creeper. He's a nice big target at least. And just have the cat sat at the feet to scare them off when they feel brave. All the drops are in there. They're in the pile of ooze. We're gonna have to wait a second for that pile of ooze to disappear. There we are. Oh, I am irradiated again. Come here. Telling you now, you're not going to win. Props on recruiting one of the only mobs in this area that is hostile to me though, with the spiders. I will give you some credit for that. So, let us head home quickly before I get distracted again. And our next stop, I think, shall be the Abyssal Chasm. Because I've got the potions brewed up, haven't I? And also... What was the also thing? There was something else. And we'll worry about crafting the armour in a bit. And unfortunately, kitties, as good as you are, you cannot come with me to the Abyssal Chasm because even though I don't think you need to breathe, from what I remember, I think you count as glowing, which is not a good thing in the Abyssal Trench. Now, where's my hat? Da, da, da. So, where are these ones? Abyssal Trench compendiums. And I know it is these ones because I've made a map of them. So, actually, hang on, I just need to turn my light on for a second. It's just got dark all of a sudden. Oof. The weather can't make up its mind. It's dark and light and hot and cold and everything. One day it'll decide what it's doing and then completely change its mind. Right, ocean. Right. Da, da, da. Letter's going to... Oh, none of them are going to be particularly easy. O is a bit like a J. So we're looking for the J and then the little lightning bolt. So not that one. No. No, 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 no. Nope. Ah, there we are. Ocean. Copper. Double P is probably going to be the easiest. So we're looking for... We're looking for lots of eyes in a row, basically. Like, those next to each other. 2 of those. Like that, in the very first word that I missed somehow. And tripod fish. Yeah, there we are. I'm better at this than I thought I'd be, actually. Right. Da, 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 diving. V is an upside down T with a line. Okay, upside down T with a line, the exact opposite of this. What does that word say? Valve. Of course, I've hidden lots of V's in it to make it harder. D. Ah, there we are. And staff. Double F. So we're looking for essentially a long line with 6 dots under it. Like that. But that is not it, because that is tough. Because that... I wonder how long they spent coming up with words to confuse people with stuff like this. Oh god. Bioluminescent. I don't think many of the lines are even long enough for this one. Right, where's the B? The B is that letter, so we're looking for one of those early. There? Oh. Yay! Now, I will say, one of the other things that convinced me to want to have a go with the Abyss is I tested, and I'm relatively certain we can trade Hearts of the Sea with the deep ones instead of pearls. So that will be very handy. Because we have way too many Hearts of the Sea now. Pelagic. No. Sponge. That's what I get for looking for the word G. For the letter G. And then for doing it again. I really should do this, but I really need to take more time to do this. Da, da, da. Not even seeing P here. Ah, there we are. They put two P's next to each other, sneaky. And what is that word? Lanternfish. Ah, yeah, they're the things I caught to. What do you call it? To sort out my potions for underwater. Oh, there's the hull breaker. I do not want to fight him, but I'm aware I will have to eventually. Abyss Marine, okay. That time I checked 2 letters at least. I checked the R and the A. Right. R-A. How do you do a T? Okay, it's this one. Yeah. And trade. No. There we are. We are getting there. Right, let's have a look. How many more things do we need? Okay, I think 2 more should do it for the Abyss. Because like I say, we've already found it. Twice, actually, since the first one didn't generate properly at all, but... R seems to be a good letter to look for. And then M, this one. Yeah. Aha. See, when I actually do it properly and don't try and brush, I can do it, okay? Right, now I want 2 big lightning bolts next to each other like that. But not like that, because that is muscle. And not like that one either, because that is Abyss Marine. Okay. Looking for... There we are, Gossamer. And Sight. So we're looking for the big lightning bolt again. Followed by a big lightning bolt, then a gate. Like this, the gate. Lightning bolt, then gate. Lightning bolt and gate. Okay, and this should be the last one, I think. Underwater. Aha. Tripod fish. I should have known it wouldn't be that. I just had to click on it because I want to see what that says. Right, bioluminescent, right. And H. Let's have a look for H. H is a T with a hat. Look at that. What does that one say? Lanternfish. Okay, so I got the last bit right. Looking for triple dots, then gates. Line, triple dots, then gate. That has not helped me much as I thought it would. No, I clicked there. Okay, that one I do not take responsibility for that one. I clicked the right. I meant to click the right one the first time. That is not really very good defense, is it? We're looking for double eyes again, like here. Okay, no, so we have got it all here. So, got a spare again. Let's pick up our backpack. It's empty, yep. And let's have a look at our new cave compendium. Okay. I want to stop for a drink quickly before I read this out. Right. Welcome to the Abyssal Chasm. And... oh, actually, let's deal with him first. Put bluntly, I'm surprised how much I like the Abyssal Chasm because... put bluntly, I am terrified of water things normally. To the point where I struggled with the water levels in Super Mario games. I couldn't even do them half the time. But let's have a look. Introduction. The Abyssal Chasm is a biome found deep in the world, but unlike other cave biomes, it is covered by hundreds of blocks of water, not stone. It is found exclusively under ocean biomes and appears as a massive trench where light barely penetrates. The trench walls are lined with abyss marine, a stone-like block, and the abyssal floor is covered in a thick layer of muck. This muck is quite thick and slows many creatures that walk on it down. It is also where much of the benthic sea life that calls this biome home can be found, including mussels, sea anemones, and ping-pong sponges. And again, this is actually really well researched, I think. I did a module on... I haven't done loads on it, but I did a module on sea life things, and it's... they actually seem to have done some quite good research for this kind of stuff, even if not low, even if just to include little bits. Rising from the abyssal depth... I just realised that sounded really weird when I said it, I think. I'm not very good with controlling my tone. Rising from these abyssal depths are great undersea mounts made of tuff. These may contain numerous ores, but are also covered by hydrothermal vents, emanating black smoke, and 2 worm colonies nearby to feed off them. On the ocean floor, the skeletons of long dead beasts, whale falls, can be found, colonised by bone worms and other scavengers. That actually does happen in real life, and it is really cool. The body of a whale becomes like an entire small world with everything that ends up living off the remains. Long abandoned research posts created by an enigmatic ancient faction can also be discovered along with far more mysterious ruins. Ooh. Right, resources. Let's have a look. Mussels can often be found growing on any solid surface in the abyssal chasm. Over time, they increase in number and spread to nearby blocks. Mussels grow faster on logs than any other block. They can be cooked into a decent food option too. When broken, there is a chance for a mussel to drop one of its precious pearls, which can be placed into an abyssal altar, presumably to offer something to the strange beings that call the abyssal chasm home. Occasionally, sea glass shards obtained when breaking muck. These shards can be reassembled into normal glass or used to create depth glass, which allows better visibility when placed next to water. Okay. Right, start with the basic ones. The lanternfish. You saw the little sprites for those with their potions. The lanternfish is the smallest fish found in the abyssal chasm, yet it makes up for its diminutive size for the large shoals that spawn throughout the waters of this biome. Like a few other deep sea species, this animal has light-emitting spots in its body, which help distinguish it from the dark depths. I will say bioluminescence is really cool as well. I know humans, we bioluminesce as well. It's just a really, really low, I think it's really, really low frequency, so we can't actually see it, but we are faintly bioluminescent. We do glow, and it's really cool. The lanternfish shoals move closer to the surface at night, making them a convenient way to find the abyssal chasms. If slain, it will drop itself and can be cooked for a meagre snack. It can also be captured in a bucket of water. Okay, so that's lanternfish. Sea pig, I've got buckets of these. They're gelatinous invertebrates, they are odd little things, on the sea floor within the abyssal chasm. Slowly trudging along on their many legs, they sift through the muck to look for anything edible. Can drop themselves if they die and can be eaten. Although their flesh is poisonous, which doesn't surprise me. They can also be captured with a bucket of water. If fed muck, a clay ball or mud, the sea pig will begin to digest the item. They may produce a decent amount of muck or clay during this, but can also return bone meal, sea glass, pearls, and even marine snow. I don't actually know what you use marine snow for, really, so... Now, this is the big boy. This scares me. The hull breaker is a colossal fish, over 15 blocks long. Being a predator adapted to hunt exclusively in dark waters, it hunts by seeking out any glowing entities. It quickly makes a kill by using its massive teeth to bite prey, or its head as a battering ram to smash them. The easiest way to avoid the wandering eyes of the Hullbreaker is to stop emitting light and to remove any glowing effect or entity. Hullbreakers always investigate possible prey items before attacking, circling multiple times whilst many body lights begin to flash rapidly. It is almost unheard of chance that one is defeated in combat, it will spew out what it has eaten before dying. This includes common items like ink sacs, but can also be the remains of submarines, such as the enigmatic engine, along with strange things such as the immortal embryos. That's the thing we need to make Godzilla. Otherwise, I would not be going anywhere near this guy. If a Hullbreaker is detected whilst one is in a submarine, caution must be taken to immediately turn off any and all floodlights until the beast passes. But yeah, I would just be avoiding them and not going anywhere near them if I didn't need the Godzilla. Gossamer worms are a large polychaete. I'm not good with pronunciation. I literally did biology and yet I can't pronounce most of the words still. Found swimming in the waters of the abyssal chasm. These drifting, glowing worms are a favourite treat of the Hullbreaker. Gossamer worms can be captured with a bucket of water. If slain, they can drop bioluminescence, the source of their blue glow. Tripod fish. The tripod fish is a bizarre fish found near the seafloor, llama, of the abyssal caves. Although they are decent swimmers, they can often be spotted resting above the seafloor on three large spines emerging from their fins. They can be captured with a bucket of water, and if slain, they drop themselves. They can be cooked for a heartier meal. Here we are. Actually, let's do this one first because the other ones all kind of go together. Mine Guardians. Mine Guardians are often difficult to see in the abyssal chasm, as they are always chained to an anchor on the seafloor around abyssal ruins. These mechanical beings were left there long ago likely to keep deep ones away. Every so often, Mine Guardian will open its single eye to scan for targets, including any nearby adventurer. If a target is detected in close range, the Mine Guardian will begin to float towards the detected target, and suddenly explode once in range. If slain before this happens, Mine Guardians can drop a depth charge, which can be thrown to create a small explosion that can destroy blocks even underwater. Now, onto the main interesting thing about this biome. The deep ones, which for some reason are classified as monsters, even though apparently this is a monster, but this isn't. This could spawn in peaceful mode. The deep ones can't. But anyway, the deep ones are some of the most mysterious and poorly understood beings in all the overworld. There are 3 species of deep one, and they all live in a harmonious balance with each other, forming a single syncretic society. Initially, all deep ones will be wary of outsiders. They will follow and stalk any intruders to their abyssal domain from the shadows and attempt to flee if spotted or chased. If a deep one is cornered, it will toss an ink bomb and then disappear from sight. If hurt, the opinion of the attacker for all deep ones will decrease permanently, and they will eventually become outright hostile to the intruder. However, improving one's standing with the deep ones is not too difficult. Placing a pearl on an abyssal altar near them can initiate an exchange in goods, which will gradually improve their opinion. Eventually, deep ones may gain such a favourable opinion of an adventurer that they will no longer flee their gaze and even assist in battle. Even assist in combat. In battle, deep ones will use their sharp claws and fast swim speed to brutally chase down and tear their prey, along with sharp, teeth-filled maws. They can offer a variety of items to exchange at an altar, including sponges, sea glass shards, and even a gazing pearl. Got the Deep One Knight, which is him buffed up. The Deep One Knight is an even stronger species of deep one. Like the other deep ones, they all share the same society and opinion of outsiders, and their approval and disapproval is all gained in the same way. I'm just going to get down quickly so I've stopped using all the jet fuel. Sorry. We'll go back to that. Deep One Knights usually carry with them a trident or lance, which they will use as a weapon during melee combat with opponents. Exchanging items is done in the same manner as with other Deep One species, except that Deep One Knights offer different items, usually those revolving around melee combat. This includes their signature Offra Lance, along with tridents, armour, prismarine, and even a magic conch. And finally, we have these cool things. The Deep One Mage. The Deep One Mage is a third species of Deep One, and distantly related to the others, yet they still fulfill an invaluable role in Deep One society. Mages have control over powerful water magic. Like all Deep Ones, they share the same opinions of outsiders. Channeling the heart of the sea buried in their heads, these Deep Ones can summon bolts of water to pummel enemies from afar. To voyage out of the water, they can summon a bubble full of water to allow them to levitate. They can also bring forth a barrage of waves to damage multiple attackers at once. Some of the Deep One's mages' attacks will trap foes in a giant bubble of water which can drown land dwellers. Like all Deep Ones, mages have their own unique set of items they can exchange at the Abyssal Altar. These range from common ocean items to rarer and magical ones such as Nautilus shells, bottles of enchanting, and even the sea staff itself. So we're just going to sleep quickly. Okay. Actually, while we're here, let me collect this quickly. This was the first place it showed me where there should have been an abyssal map. Abyssal thing, but there wasn't. That's gonna be a pull down, isn't it? Yeah. From village isn't actually that far. Closer. I'm confusing myself here. Led to the ancient / kata. If you're new, I'm ignoring about half them as well. I'm only going to head towards the ones where I know I have a waste stone, so I can try to quickly get. Right, emu. I do not have one of you. I will have one of you. Rare. You are mine. Haha. The fancy emu goes in here. And the spare cave tablets and paper go in here. And does this village have a waste stone? I don't think it probably does, but to be fair, I could probably just put one here. It'll be a reasonable place for me to leave one, even if it does have some really funky water generation. You know what? Yeah, let's just put a waste stone in here. Say they've not got their own. So let's just put that one. Let's place that one back here. Let's call it Acacia Village. We've already got a Savannah Village. I'm trying to name them stuff that actually makes sense rather than just all the random stuff. So rather than going home, I'm going to go straight to the second abyss. Only to realise I am an idiot and I've forgotten something. So we're going to go back home for a second as well. Because where is my ocean thing? The spellstone. I don't know where I put it. I probably put it away which is about right for me. I only ever remember to put things away when it's caused problems for me later. Go away. Yeah, I did put it away. Will of the Ocean. We are also, I think, because I am a scaredy cat, we're going to have my Halo at the ready. I don't know how well it works on Alex's mobs, but although to be fair, it's more the cataclysm, stupid deeplings I'm avoiding. There we are. That's it. I couldn't remember which way the Abyssal Trench was, but it is literally right below me. Okay. See. Like that guy. I dislike those guys. Deeply anglers. Oh, to be fair, I kind of dislike all the deeplings, but at least I've managed to just get the groups to ignore me now. Cool. Sea pig jiggles. Oh, I see a mine guardian on the map. How you do, jiggle? Could do with a map zooming in a bit if it will. I can't make it. It has to do it on its own with this kind of map. Also, it doesn't help. The flashes and stuff and changes of colouring do not help my nerves at all. Ooh. Let's see. Turn off my hover so I can actually get down. Eventually. There we are. I wonder if this will actually have anything or not yet. Ooh. Quite cool looking at least. Ooh, a pearl. No, multiple pearls actually. Nice. We've got some scrap metal. We don't really need the books, so we'll leave those, but that is death. I'm not going to turn my nose up at the pearl and the snow. That is quite nice to have. Even if the only thing I know you can do with the pearls is trade with deep ones, which I'm not actually really intending to use them for, but I was hoping I'd get some of the copper armour in here, but oh well. Still very nice little structure to have found. And I do like the little crank things. Oh, there's a deep one over there. It doesn't help, all the noises tend to really freak me out. Like, I'll admit I'm a wimp, but there's just something about the water ones. The water stuff is always mine just to really freak me out. Come on. Mine guardian somewhere. I don't see him. Oh, yes I do. God damn it. game sucks. So bad. In my defense, I'm not used to using a trident like this, so I have to work out where to aim. There we are. I think it was just the one there. Yeah. I think this might also be quite a small one, although there were hull breakers here earlier, I will say, and I definitely saw deep ones on the map and stuff as well. There's a deep one over this way. Oh, there he is. Is there an altar? Or will I have to craft one? I might have to craft. You are the annoyance. You. Also you. Submarine! I may have to fix that in a minute. First, let us loot this place. I love these copper valves, they are so cool. Let me up. Let me up. That is genuinely the one issue I've been having with these jetpacks. They seem to increase your hitbox or something, so it makes it very, very hard to aim for a lot of things. There we are. Oh, game controller. I don't actually know what that does. We will have to find out. Now we'll take this muck. Oh, deep ones. Look at him. He is so cool. If we find an altar, I can start trading with them, or I might have to craft an altar. I don't want to have to craft one, but if I have to, I have to. I don't want to go too near the deep ones until I have found the trading area. Because I would rather avoid scaring them if I can. Because your reputation gets damaged whenever they have to throw a bomb at you. Oh. We got another. Let's see if I can kill this one any better than the last one. Yay. Just the one. Okay, just the one, I think. Give me the depth charge. Is there anything? Might as well. Where's the entrance to this? I don't know where the entrance is. Might have to break in. Oh, diving stuff. Nice, that's what I was after. Diving helmet. Although I want the shoes, I think, so I can walk properly in the muck. But I'm not exactly going to turn down getting any kind of loot. Don't need the tablet, I need a scrap. stop putting that in there. If I can't find an altar, I will have to craft. I cannot remember the recipe, I'll have to check. I do know it needs a pearl, so I'm glad I found those ones in the other thing. Oh, I see there's a deep one mage somewhere. This way. And these guys, thankfully, killed enough of them that they don't see me very well. I've got a charm against them. Oh, a mage. Okay, I'm going to check the recipe for an altar. Then we can hopefully... The trading sounds are adorable. That I really... Okay, Abyss Marine. Is that what this is? Yep. 2, 3. Oop. Don't worry about me. I am purposely avoiding looking at you. Although I think my reputation should be slightly positive because I killed the thingies. Killed the Mine Guardians. I need to move away a bit, I think. Maybe they don't like it on the thing. I did test this in creative and they will trade the parts of the sea. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're still there. Don't want to spook you. Oh, he's oohing and ahhing, look. He traded. Aha. We have traded with a deep one. And now let's trade again. We will hopefully trade with lots of them later until they like us. At the very least, I want them to like us before the stream ends. Then we'll actually be able to look at them properly while doing this. We won't just be turning away and hoping they accept it. He's oohing and ahhing at it. So, like I say, I want to at least get us to neutral. Anything else can wait, but... There we are. Hello. We are not friends yet, but you will no longer run away from me when I come near you, so thank you. I will take that as a win. And I can trade with these guys more later for actual stuff. I don't think you're exactly going to want to sit here and watch me just... Oh, there's a hull breaker over there. How deep? He is deep down. Should I try and kill the hull breaker? To end the stream? Oh, I'm terrified to do this. At least with the trident, I've got a distance option. That's the whole reason why I made it, because I normally favour using bows, and bows don't exactly work properly underwater. Where's he gone? He's up there. Problem is, when I miss, it takes forever to come back to me, and I'm missing a lot because my aim sucks. And I can't see anything. What's happened? don't know what happened there. That was scary. Yeah, this thing scares me considering being creative with a glass sword. It still took a ton of hits. Oh god, I'm frozen. It's maybe my game crashing. I really hope it's not my game crashing. I have totems on me, so I shouldn't spawn into death at least. Well, I have a totem and a thingy, so... Oh god. I'd actually done decent damage with the trident before I attacked it. 60 damage is not bad. But... I think with that we may have to end the stream. Give my internet a break, see if it will let me finish the fight in my own thing. Because I don't think it's going to let me do it on stream, but... Hopefully you've enjoyed this bit anyway, even if my being brave has kind of backfired a bit on this end. If there's anything particularly, if there's something you want me to play other than Minecraft, let me know as well. I'm open to trying other games. I'm just not sure what would be good to stream. So let me know. And hopefully you've enjoyed it, and hopefully when you come back I should have killed... Hopefully if you come back I should have killed this thing. Hopefully.